film, I think the most happiest moment for me was when I heard the script in Sir's office. I already knew what this film was, and the second happiest moment was seeing all the people in every country, their reactions like this. This is what all of us, I don't know if I can speak for everybody, but as an actor, I think I look forward for these moments. I work hard for these moments to entertain all of you and to see this kind of reaction. And thank you so much for this reaction. And I want to thank my director for making me part of such an iconic films, along with Mr. Rajamouli and such a beautiful team. I thank all of them.
Senthil, I was wondering if you could talk a little bit about your collaboration with Rajamouli as well. I mean, was there any scene that you were like, oh, I'm really excited for how we're going to tackle this, or things you were nervous about shooting?
When you're working with Rajamouli, you should not expect any kind of comfort. He's always pushing the limits. Right from the first film with him, like Sai till RRR, every film is pushing the boundaries. So when you are signing up a film with Rajamouli, you should be prepared that, okay, my next, I don't know how many years I'm going to be with the film. So that's the thing. And but one thing is for sure, when you're working with Rajamouli, you know, okay, like with this film, he's going to take Indian film industry to the next level. And yeah, you see, like this doesn't look like it's in America. It looks like probably somewhere in India, in some Telugu speaking state. So this is what Rajamouli does to the film. I'm so happy to be associated with him.
And I also wanted to ask about your collaboration here, Ronnie, with Rajamouli. What was your inspiration when he said, I need a song for the movie and a dance? What was your inspiration for writing Not To? I mean, what did you...
Good evening. When he asked about an energetic song, my inspiration was the entire Indian audience pulse. It beats in the beat 6/8. So that was the pulse of the song, and I just followed the beat and went by the grammar of that beat. And when I saw the song picturized for the first, I was the first one to watch. So I was very amazed and I was thrilled to watch the song where Charan and NTR and plus some ladies and gents there. Maybe 100, less than 100, dancing for the song. It was very amazing. But today, I was even more thrilled by watching 1,600 of these lovely audience dancing for the song. It was great. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. And to celebrate this friendship between my music and with this lovely audience, I want to just hum that theme of the celebration, the friendship theme, the friendship theme. Daradam, 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 daradam. Thank you very much.
So the last time we chatted, I heard from NTR that shooting Not To is the hardest thing to shoot in this movie. Ram, do you agree?
I 100% agree. I'm missing my dear brother. But obviously he had commitments with some family in India. Tarak, I'm really, really missing you. I wish you were there next to me. And coming to your question, Kelly, it is, individually we both have done more complicated steps, but this style is RRR Rajamouli style. So, nothing can be easy. Like I said, it has to be complicated, it has to be enjoyable, and it has to reach the Oscars.
And you did.
And we did.
And you shot at the Ukrainian presidential palace, right? That with all Ukrainian actors, which I think is an incredible, that is a real place. And I know some people were shocked to find out that that was a real palace, but it is a real palace. Was there anything else that was particularly challenging to shoot for you, Ram, or?
I think just the synchronization between the two actors was the most challenging, not the choreography. Thanks to my beautiful choreographer, Prem Rakshit, who made it, thank you, and who made it so beautifully difficult for all of us. And him teaming up with my director made it even more special and even more difficult. And I don't think, if not for these both, I would not be standing on the stage here. It's been fun.
Speaking of NTR Jr., this is a film about friendship, about, the love story between these two men and their friendship. You are friends in real life. Can you talk a little bit about what it was like to shoot this movie with your friend?
It's such a coincidence that even before we started this film and a couple of years before this film, we have been interacting. Both of us, Tarak and me, have become very close. And whatever the reasons we couldn't meet all these years, we caught up so much that we became so close. And I think it resonated a little bit to Sir's mind, and he said, let me cast this, it's easy for me to show the camaraderie, the brotherhood. And one of the best things, apart from working with Mr. Rajamouli Garu and Kirwani Garu and all the team, is working with a very, very good friend, a confidant, and the camaraderie that happens between us on sets, off sets. It is literally what you guys saw on sets. So what you guys saw in the movie. I am missing Tarak pinching me.
Kumar, we were talking backstage about my favorite part of the movie, which is when he's in the orange robes and the bow goes through the fire, and that was shot practically. That was real fire. Can you talk a little bit? Can you talk a little bit about how you shot that? Because it's very interesting.
That is your favorite shot. Actually, it was shot in layers. Actually, we had real fire and we blew air, and on shoot our director is very, very on the hands altogether. He took the blower and he was trying to blow it exactly like, okay, this is how the arrow should come. So we blew it, then we shot Ramcharan in another layer, and it's combined actually. So it was real fire actually.
The fire was layered on top, but still pretty impressive. What other practical stuff were you doing that was really challenging? I'm sure everything. When you get we have to do this sequence, are you going, oh my god, how are we going to pull this off? Or are you like, yes, I can't wait to tackle this?
No, after almost 20 years working with Rajamouli, you don't expect anything easy on the sets anymore. Even if the small sequence, if they are talking to each other, he will be like, we have done this, can we do it in a different way? How are we going to do it? It's always like, okay, he's trying to find out another way of telling this thing in the best possible way. So that's, there's nothing called easy or anything like that. Everything with him is always a challenge. And if it is good, he tells, okay, this is a challenging sequence, then because he'll be always supporting behind us, okay, this is what he's like. There's nothing called easy. So every day is a learning experience, and I've grown with him throughout my career, and I'm so happy to be associated with him till now. And me standing on the stage is itself a big achievement in my life. I'm very, very thankful to him.
You've all worked together for a long time. Obviously your collaboration, your friendship really comes through in this film. I'm wondering if you can maybe each go down the line and just say, how you've seen, your collaborators grow and evolve as creators and filmmakers throughout this process.
For me, for the few people who don't know, Kirwani is my elder brother. He's 12 years older to me. So he has seen me like literally in my dead house, okay? I grew up idolizing him in the family, and I always looked up to him, and uh, we felt in the family, we felt he has done tons of work. He has written music for 250 films. He has written in so many languages. And we always felt that he never got his recognition, due recognition. In the family, we knew what he was capable of, what his music is capable of. So with RRR, when he got this kind of recognition, I mean, for the world, it might be like Keerwani is suddenly shot up onto the stage, but for us, it is way too late. but nevertheless, so happy about it. And for many years, we looked up to Hollywood, and it was like in a completely different world altogether. It doesn't belong to our world; it is somewhere else. And there are many times we used to look at magazines like American Cinematographer and just used to wonder, these are the people who are creating so much of stuff somewhere else. And suddenly I see Sendil's work spread across 4 sheets on American Cinematographer. That feels, oh my God, really feels great. And I mean, I'm just talking about these two are here. Likewise, my cinematographer, my VFX supervisor, Srinivas Mohan, or editor Srikhar Prasad, or all the technicians that they have reached this stage. And me being a part of it, it really makes me really proud.
And you worked with Ram too early in his career. I mean, you've seen him grow and change as an actor. I mean, how's your working relationship and all of watching each other, grow and evolve as artists and creators and actors?
For me, Charan, when I did his second film and Magadhira, he was really a raw talent. He had lots of talent. He could do so many things, but he was still looking for me like guidance, like what should I do? Even in a simple shot or something, he would look for me for guidance, and I had to tell him like, this is not how you do. This is how you do it. And he has done exemplary work afterwards. It's been 10 years since I last worked with him, and when I came to RRR, I saw a completely different person. He still comes and asks me what to do, but he doesn't ask me what needs to be done. He just comes with a kind of mindset where he's completely clear, and he tells me, I am ready to do whatever you want me to do. You use me. You just use me in whatever way you want to, and I'm ready to do it. It's a completely different personality altogether. I was quite surprised and quite happy to get such an actor to work with.
Do you want to say anything about your evolution from Magadhira to RRR?
I mean, in simple words, I was a student at Magadhira, I'm a student at RRR. Especially on it's not for fun when I say he's like a principal, he's like a teacher, he's like a guru. Literally, every time I meet him, he gives me so much of knowledge and so much of information of how to go about this craft, and that I can use it for another 10 years. And even now, after 14 years in this industry, I thought maybe I have to reinvent myself before RRR, which when I was having this thought, and I was like, what else can I offer? Maybe I need to take a break and learn something new and come back to the sets. That's when again he called me, and I knew I was going back to the college, which is called Rajamouli's College. And I'm very privileged to be in these movies, not as an actor, not as a star, never, as a student of him. Thank you.
Sharing your passion, your joy. You've brought everyone to the theaters so many times, and we have having so much fun.